Here I'm going to tell you why I think the MB550 is one of the best predator traps on the market. And overall, it's just, in my opinion, one of the best traps. It comes right out of the box. You can take it and go set it. You don't need a lot of modifications. It's just it's a really good trap. In Minnesota brand, they do a good job of making this trap. So for starters, it's just a heavy duty trap. You know, it's built to withstand punishment over and over, catching multiple coyotes, and you know, it's built solid. It comes with offset jaws, and you can see the gap in the jaws there, maybe a 1/4 inch gap in the jaws, and that's just you know, that's designed for the benefit of the animal, so that when it's caught, those jaws don't squeeze all the way together, and that leaves a little bit more room to get some blood flow and circulation to the trap portion of the foot. It also has cast jaws, which are thicker than normal jaws, more like a laminated type jaw. So you can see, I mean, those jaws, that's twice the width of a typical trap jaw. So that's, like I say, that's more in line with a laminated jaw than a regular jaw. Another real nice thing I like about them is that the ends of the jaws are they're kind of what you could call crimped. So it's not going to be easy for an animal to pop these jaws out of the trap. So there's some traps that come and you really need to bend this end on up farther, or else a strong coyote can literally just pop the jaws right out of the trap and escape. You don't have to worry about that with these MB550s. It's got a rounded dog instead of a flat dog, and that gives that dog a lot more sturdiness. It's just a stronger dog. You can take the punishment by coyotes. You know, they be biting on it. They will still bend, but it's not as likely to bend as, you know, your flat jaws or your flat dogs are going to be. And then also it's night latched. You know, it comes ready, so when you get ready to set it, you ease that pan down, and you could barely hear, but you can hear that night latch there. And that takes all the guesswork out of trying to get your pan just right. You know, it's ready to fire when you got that night latch there. And then, you know, the pan tension is driven by the dog, and the placement of the dog and the position of this base here. So you don't have to worry about any pan tension screws coming loose or trying to adjust your pan tension. I like that. It's, you know, kind of a no worry situation. You just set it and go. It is center swiveled, which is a benefit. You know, when you trap an animal and that animal's caught and it's pulling from a center swivel trap, the foot is less likely to slide in the trap. Again, for the benefit of the animal, it's going to keep that trap pulling in the center, and so you're going to get less damage to the animal's foot like that. It also has a reinforced base plate, so you can see this is actually 2 pieces of metal, one on top of the other, and the way they put it together, that's how they get these crimped jaws in like that. But that's really handy, you know, for catching coyotes consistently with the same equipment. You need something stout. You need a reinforced base plate. Then it also comes with heavy duty machine chain and 2 heavy duty swivels. You know, the Minnesota brand heavy duty crunch proof swivels. In my opinion, those are a must on a coyote trap, on a predator trap. You put those swivels on there, you don't ever have to worry about it. You buy a lot of other traps right out of the box, you need to replace the swivels in the chain. With this, you don't have to worry about it. Get a little rust on them, dime, and they're ready to set. So, in my opinion, the MB550 is one of, if not the best predator traps on the market.